this day finds you well. I thought it was high time that we introduced co-stars of Garage Grubbin, without whom we wouldn't have anything, because they do all the heavy lifting. They do the cooking. And we've got 7 co-stars, cooking machines. My dear wife just calls them the cookers. And anyway, they are part of the team because they are reliable, they do what they're supposed to do, and they provide a great value. That means I don't mean they're cheap, but they're not super expensive. None of them are. You know, they do what they're supposed to do. I was out in Colorado once, motoring along with my dear wife, and this little Mini Cooper went by, and it's pulling a little mini camper, like a teardrop. It's really cool. And the bumper sticker on the camper said, "I always go where I'm towed." T-O-W-E-D. I still laugh about it. I always go where I'm towed. Anyway, our machines, our cookers, always do what they're towed. And that's why they live here. That's why they have residency in the Grotto. And I'm going to introduce them briefly today. I think they deserve it. They're worthy of it. And after all, as I said earlier, Garage Grubbin would be nothing without them. So let's do the quick review. So first up is our portable grill. It's a Char-Broil. Love this thing. And the favorite thing of all, I've had many grills, and most people that do grill have had many grills. The best thing about this grill is the little red button that you push to light it. It still works after 6 years. This is a great product. Love Char-Broil, love this machine. Does its job beautifully. Next in line is our Duxtop infrared. No, it's not infrared. It's an induction cooker. It's an induction cooker, uses, they say, the same technology as a microwave. And the best thing about this portable cooktop is it's super powerful, and you can boil water, a big pot of water, in literally 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. It's amazing. Melt butter in about 30 seconds. It just puts out the heat. But it's not hot, it's weird. You can turn it on, and it's glass, but for some strange reason you can, well, I don't know if you can actually touch the burner, but the point is it doesn't give off, the surface doesn't give off any heat. It's amazing, it's very strange. Next up is, of course, our toaster oven. Gotta have a toaster oven. This is our Cuisinart. I love Cuisinart. I've had numerous, I still do, I don't know why, but they just do the job. They cook evenly, it's got a lot of power, it heats fast, and again, it's, for me, been a very good brand. Next up, kind of an odd situation here, and you may never have heard of Magic Chef, but I'll tell you why I bought this microwave, and it's been great. It's very powerful, and it does exactly what it's towed, but growing up, every time I went into like a Burger King or a 7-Eleven or I don't think McDonald's necessarily, but any kind of place where they were heating food quickly, for some reason, they all seem to have Magic Chef brand. And so I thought, well, if all these places have Magic Chef and they're beating the hell out of them all day long, heating up, all kinds of stuff, they must be pretty good. And so I went with a Magic Chef. I've been very happy. Of course, the air fryer, love my Cosori. It just works like a champ. It does have, as we know, if you looked at the video on the basket fix, there is a design flaw, and I have encouraged, see those 3 screws? That's the problem. I've encouraged Cosori to redesign it, and I await their redesign. And then finally, oh, not finally, but next to last year, but I shouldn't say next to last, they should be out front. This is the Cuisinart electric pressure cooker. It's a beast. It's a tank, really. If you look at it's got some marring. I think it's moved 7 times, and moving companies. I think they used it to play, football in the back lot and lunch. But in any event, the thing works great. I love it. I just bought a new seal be advised, and this is important, I don't need a new seal. It's worked for 10 years, and it's silicone and it's really well made. I ordered what were purported to be replacement seals on Amazon, and it said, the listing said, Cuisinart brand, original manufacturer, seal. 2 for $10. Well, guess what? They come folded up in a knot wrapped with a rubber band in a little plastic bag. So first of all, I pulled them out. They weren't silicone. I don't know what they were made out of. And they were all bent. So when I tried to cook something, the steam just blew out the edges. So they were worthless junk. I sent them back. So be advised, if you need a new seal, make sure it's a Cuisinart. I looked on their actual, the manufacturer's website. Morning, Tom. How you doing? And yes, my good neighbor Tom, he's out walking his little, what is that, a Pekingese? Yeah, Dolly, she's a sweet dog. Anyway, so get the Cuisinart brand. Unfortunately, it's $23. But again, this one's 10 years old and it's still going. And finally, the meter. This is my probe. There are many kinds. I love the meter, and I've recommended it before. The thing is a champ. It comes with an app. You insert it in the meat. You can put it in the oven. You can put it on the grill, and it just works. The interface is great. The app is great. It's really simple to set up a cook, and it's beautifully made. I mean, this is bamboo, the casing, everything's really precision. Got a little button here you push, and the light will go on. That means it's charging. It's got a battery goes in the back. The probe has no battery. It's just a great device. Couldn't recommend it more highly. Okay, that's the meter, and that's the lineup. That's the lineup. This is our team. It's the A team, and they get the job done. Very good. Let's go cook something. Let's have some fun.